Namaste, hi everyone. It's Valentine's Day, and I know a lot of people have been looking at Nithyananda because they were following this Ma Nithya Swarupapriyananda. And so I decided I would do a tarot reading on her today to see what's going on, because I know she's been a little virulent with things and a big advocate of his and doing all these videos. So I thought it would be good today to do a reading and see what's going on and what's going to go on. So let's see what's come out in the cards, okay? Okay, so here's the layout. We'll just do a quick thing here. So what we have over here at the start, the reading is about her celebration, celebrating that she is with Nithyananda, and she's, you know, talking about, oh, his compassion and this and that, thinking that it's a very healing thing. Now, what came out was two cards came out. Usually that never happens. Usually I pull one card, but in this case it happened to pull two. But it shows that she is in a confusion about that. She thinks that he is very compassionate and loving it, but underneath of that was this confusion that's going to take place. You know, that is taking place, because she thinks she's gaining these powers. Okay, she thinks she's being empowered with what's taking place. Again, we'll see what's now that, again, she thinks she's got this secret knowledge coming up. She went into it in a way innocent and kind of, you know, just not knowing. You know, like a babe in the woods, she went there, okay? And she's observed these things and, again, looking at it from the outside, and then got involved with it and thought it's going to be great. You know, she's very receptive to it, totally open, but some changes are going to take place, okay? And what she thought were all these powers, empowerment she's getting, and all of this compassion, you know, under it, it's not that. She's becoming restricted. Okay, she's going to become exhausted. She's going to be feeling cut off in some time. Even though she's still having some receptivity, the change is going to take place, and she's going to start feeling stressed. The stress is going to happen. Okay, it's going to start coming forward. But again, for now, she's, the boredom, she's not bored anymore. She's engaging it again, thinking that she's got these powers that are starting. And at the moment, she's still in the honeymoon stage of, oh, a good foundation, and oh, I'm in love with him, it's so wonderful, he's fabulous, he's the most wonderful thing on the planet. And she's, you know, not knowing that this oppression is coming, that underneath all of this, this oppression is coming, and that the stress is building slowly. It's going to keep building. And unfortunately, what's happened is her shadow self has come out quite a bit since she's been there. She's degraded from being a nice person to just being very nasty sometimes. She's not going to be able to sustain the endurance of sticking with it. Eventually, that's going to give out, And this equanimity that she thinks she's getting is upturned, okay? That equanimity is going to go, and some authenticity is going to have to come forward, okay? And all this, again, this deliverance she thought she was getting, this fresh approach, this liberation, exhilaration is turned on its ear again, okay? Eventually, that inner voice is going to say, find out that he is not what he appears to be, okay? He's upended, and these powers she thought she was getting that were so wonderful over here, the start is upended, okay? Again, that stress is going to come up. She's going to feel like she's just absolutely running for all she's worth. And that oppression. Underneath the scenes, that oppression is taking place. Like I said, they are being absolutely brainwashed, okay, through these hypnosis techniques and dramas. And not are they, they are not, you know, while they think they're getting this receptivity to this knowledge, you know, things eventually change, okay? And like I said, they get there and they change, not in a good way. Their shadow self comes forward and they become some of the nastiest people I've ever seen. Just vile language. And their equanimity, their idea and be able to make the good choices, right choices, is upended. It's gone out the door. They don't have equanimity anymore. They get upset with anything that challenges anything there, okay? So, and they think they'll be able to do, but they are not going to be able to endure. And again, this deliverance they thought was happening, instead of getting deliverance, they are getting oppression, okay? And eventually, they will see the authenticity is that the reality is he's not what he claims to be. He's not that. He doesn't have the power he claims. He's not what he's claiming he is. Eventually, that inner voice is going to have to come to light, and she'll have to recognize that absolutely she's running for all she's worth to try to keep these things in place. Okay? And that this compassion that she thought was there, this healing, okay, she's going to have to wake up to the fact that that's not what it is at all, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Somebody's come to pick up my phone. And so have a great day, everyone.